coaches did a really good job of moving the ball early on, and they're kind of playing a matchup zone. I don't really know what they're in.
I don't think they did.
Did they know they were in it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of crazy at times because we didn't know whether to run, a man offense or zone offense. But we were just penetrating, kicking out, and then we're getting a lot of open shots.
But that left corner seemed to be open, and that's where a lot of you guys started to get your groove.
Yeah, definitely. And left corner's always been a friendly spot for me, so it's good to be back there.
Nick, do you and Karis do this in practice, where you guys have these shootouts?
Oh yeah, all the time. Me and Karis, we were together all spring and summer, just working out. So, we have shootouts all the time, and I know he's capable of doing that on any night.
Is it kind of an unspoken thing when one gets going, it kind of brings the other one along?
Definitely. When you see one guy on your team gets high, we all feed off of it. And, I think that's what happened tonight.
What happens when they're at 3?
It's a scary problem to have. Very scary problem to have.
Was there any emphasis on trying not to be too reliant on the 3 in the second half? It seems like you guys took a lot fewer.
I think we understood we weren't going to keep hitting that way, but we just tried to be aggressive on offense, attack the rim, and if the 3's there, we're not going to turn that down.
Was that just the strategy though, was to get better shots, and whether you hit them or not, to get some better ones, get the spacing straight, all of the things you wanted to work on in that first game?
I don't think our strategy really changed. I think they were going a lot more man-to-man offense. I think Coach Bell was stressing just getting into our offense, not just going down, going one-on-one, stuff like that. So I think the second half emphasis was really just getting into our offense, running our sets.
Well, it certainly feel better now about your offense than you did after the first
game. Yeah.
What was that bond like when you guys stayed? Just the two. It was just the two of you, right, here for that spring term.
Yeah,
for the most part.
John Horford and Jordan Morgan were still around, but as far as classes and workouts, me and Karis were together all day long. So it was pretty cool. We definitely bonded a lot. We definitely saw the changes in each other's games and our strengths and all of our abilities. So it was cool. To see that over the summer, and now to see Karis out here, playing really well. It's awesome.
First one goes down, it bounces around the rim like that. Do you start to think, okay, well, this is my night, or I'm getting breaks here?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Think you guys might get Max some more looks now? Did you knock that one in?
I don't know since he banked that one in. We'll have to see. We'll have to see on that one.
It wasn't a designed bank shot?
No, it was not at all.
The versatility in your game, obviously you're doing a lot of different things, and especially on defense, you've swatted away a lot of balls and stuff. Is that something that's natural? Is it instinct, or is it something where you're by design, you're kind of you see opportunities to knock those?
We watched a lot of film, and we saw a lot of opportunities where I like to feed the post. So one of the game plans was to have active hands when they were trying to feed the post, and I think we did a good job of that.
That one where he backed you down and you still swatted it, that just probably doesn't happen very often. Is that just a function of your arms, do you think?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I can't even remember the play that well, but I guess so, yeah.
I'm sure you guys are talking about you and Nick going back and forth, but when you're in those off-season workouts, and that is kind of the level that you're competing against, whether it's on the gun or one-on-one, how much does that help you?
Definitely a lot. In the summer we did a lot of work like that, where if you lose, you got to sprint and stuff like that. So I think it really paid off. It was really fun out there tonight.
So I tried to get this out of Nick, but who did more sprinting?
Who did more sprinting? I don't know. I probably did. Nick's a great shooter.
Did you guys make that up, the loser sprints? Or is that Sanderson's idea?
It was kind of the coach's idea, but it was ours at the same time, really.
The main thing is, knocking down those open shots, sharing the ball, and then collectively as a group getting to the glass, and the emphasis on boxing out. And when you do that, when you have to worry about 3 or 4 guys getting to the glass instead of just one, it opens everything up for everyone, because guys aren't looking for one guy. You got to look for 4 people. So it just helps everybody, have success.
As a leader on this team, you guys, after the couple of tune-ups, now you're heading on the road in a really tough environment. What do you tell the freshmen? Because you never really know how they're going to respond in a hostile environment like that until the lights come on.
You just tell them to play their game. You don't have to do anything special. Just go out there. We have a game plan. We practice every single day. Just go do what you do. Understand that you're going to make mistakes. You might turn the ball over. You might miss shots. But it's all about it's about the next one. It's about the next one. Staying positive. It's all about your mental attitude, really.
What about being named captain? Talk about that real quick.
Being named captain, that's an honor. People keep asking me if I'm going to do anything different. I don't think any of us are going to do anything different. We're going to do what we've been doing, as long as we've been in Michigan. Just trying to be positive influences and voices on the team.
Surprised by Glenn getting named and only being a sophomore?
No, not at all. Not at all. Glenn's definitely, one of the leaders of the team, and his voice carries a lot of weight.
I wanted this, you know. Like I said, it's my job to step up and be a leader, you know. So I expected to be the captain, you know. That's something that I've been working on throughout the whole summer, and I think this team needs it from me. So
You talk about kind of the chip on your shoulder and doubters. Leadership has been one of the things that people have always questioned you, and can you be a vocal leader, and can you do all this? Is that kind of in its own way like vindicating for you?
definitely, you know, I see more of it every game for myself. When Karras and those guys knocking down threes, I'm getting just as hype as they are hitting them. It's not affecting me that I'm not scoring sometimes because we have so many guys on this team, you know, that can go off for 30 each night or in 5-minute spurts. Like I had 8, I think, in a couple minutes. Karras went back and knocked down a couple threes, so did Nick. You know, so that type of stuff doesn't affect me, and it just builds more up for my leadership and commitment to the team.
It was interesting that we were in here yesterday talking and saying, being more aggressive and getting your shots and doing those things. When you see them start falling like that, do you turn into almost a big 6'6" point guard, just getting them the ball?
Yes. Rebounding and outletting. Coach says just go. We have multiple guys on the team who can do that. And I'm one of them. If I get a rebound, I'm going to go with it. And I look to find my teammates, so I'm going to pass it out if I don't have anything. I think that's something that definitely helps us, and that's our solid play is getting a rebound, stops, and go.
2 games under the belt. How ready is this team to go travel 2,500 miles and play 4 games in 8 days and really get going?
First we got Sunday's game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's included in that mileage count.
Yeah, we got Sunday's game, so stay focused. Game after game, day after day. So tomorrow we come in, watch film, and prepare ourselves, like we can. But I think we're ready. It'll be a great challenge for us. I think we're going to have to step up. It's definitely leadership's going to have to come in. It's a lot tougher to play away games than it is home games. But I think this team is ready.